I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Yeah, freestyle, yeah. This is all gonna be improvised off the top of my head. Let's go. I am on a different type of frequency. What you can see, you can't really seem to speak. But I know that I just feel the splinters, man. If you know that I saw you on Instagram. Plus I know that I was just a hologram. I just know that I just had to follow that. If you knew that you were part of my cult. Plus you know I feel like a Viking. If you know that you were too exciting. Maybe my life will bring two things. One more love, the one more flow. And two the same, into my brain. Two hemispheres. I feel so full, but you know I ain't full yet. Need the fullness and the freedom feeling in my skin, my kundalini activated spleen thing. Yeah, you know that I did it every single time I just hit the limit on the scrimmage, yeah. Cause you know I ain't growing this pilgrimage any faster, but you know I ain't no whack nerd. I am just about to cause disaster, and not in a violent way, in a supernova way. Cause you know that I'm about to float away, and maybe we can go and just go to Spain. See the things, different paintings. I know that I just wanna be the king ting. Yeah, you know, just with a pretty ting ting. And you know that I got my rings on Ben 10. Alright, so my homie's calling me right now, so I'm gonna take this. Alright, so I'm gonna go into another freestyle, but this time I'll also go into a concept that I've been thinking about. This is a concept that relates directly to freestyle rap, and I'll explain why later, okay? But let's get into it and show you as an example of the state of beingness, okay? I am the new earth specimen, cause you know got that 5D medicine in my skin, cause you know it feels like I have got too much melanin. Oh my god, I am just myelinated. I'm the myelin sheath that will never favor, but you know that got the lightsaber and I slice through just voodoo like whoop whoop. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, you know I'm just gonna come through. Yeah, Skrizzy is up on a new mood, cause you know I am that new school rapper who's coming in so subliminal, cause you know this part of metaphysical lyrics, cause you know you can't really feel it. Every single time that you mess with the lyrics, it goes up into a different stratosphere. Plus you know my mind is hella weird, and it probably gonna grow a hella beard. If you know that I don't really disappear. Dimensional travel, I'm in galaxy, I'm interdimensionally traveling, cause you know I just feel bounce like a javelin. I'm on a balance beam. Alright, so basically what I wanted to tell you guys is this is fun, okay? This is fun. Make mistakes, fumble over the words, okay? This is Liila, okay? Liila is Sanskrit term. It means divine play or pastimes, okay? It's like a pastime. It's like a little game, you know? And we are the game creators. So we put ourselves in the games and then we play those games. This is the human condition. This is what we're doing. Let me take this off and get real serious with you guys, okay? Liila. First thing is that you've got to gamify your life, okay? Set up your life in a way where you have lots of ritual, flow state rituals that keeps you in the zone. Second thing is it's fun, okay? You're supposed to enjoy this process. It's not about the destination. You're going to have to enjoy it. Learn to enjoy this moment. Learn to enjoy the next moment. And keep going. But then we understand it's we're in a simulation, right? This is a playful modulatory experience. And specifically it's from all these forms, right? This world of forms. But it is formless. This thing is so far back that we can't even label it like a human being, you know? This is like before time, before language, you know, before any of that. There's a uwe, there's an effortless action to the God-realized state. And once it knows that it is expressions of the same source, it doesn't cause any harm anymore, you see? That's where the non-violence aspect came in. Because it's like, if we're all the same, if I'm hurting something, I'm also hurting myself. You keep playing this nirvana game, this awakening game as I like to call it, okay? This is an awakening, a supercomputer experience, right, that we're all in. And once we awaken, we realize that we're infinity expressing itself. We get to the point where we're playing a different game, right? It's like your avatar in the game, the video game character, has now realized like, oh wait a minute, I am the screen, right? I'm the screen. And the screen is like this idea of like you are the witness, right? You are like menu mode. You're in walkthrough mode in the video game. You're not playing it actually. right? So that's witness mode, that's observer mode, whatever you want to call that. So it's the universe experiencing itself, like, oh, I am the universe. You know, the universe going, hey, I'm the universe. That's cool. And in some cases, people want to hijack this process, or like think of cheat codes in the video game, like psychedelics, I would say, is like trying to, you know, use a cheat code. And you can get a glimpse of the divine for sure, but you can't really stay there from that, right? So it's still, it's like a cheat code to the video game. But I think that, you know, what I'm trying to do, and I feel like a lot of healers are trying to do, is they're the ones handing out the Easter eggs, right? They're the ones who are handing out, like, they're the person in the role-playing game that you ask for advice, like okay, I got the scroll from this woman. You know, I got this one resource from this one coach I spoke to for 30 minutes. You know, I got this one book that I read, which was a scroll. And you design your life in a way where you meet people along the path that sharpen your character. Alright? Like, just like characters in a video game, right? I'm going really deep in this video game analogy, allegory, whatever you want to call it. Because when things are gamified, things are more fun. Right? And Liila is this idea that we're in a divine play, right? This has a beginning and ending, a middle is where we are, and the thing is, like, we got to understand that it's fun, okay? Playing is fun. You know, there's no crying or requesting in the cosmic flow. You're just in the dance of it. You're just in it. You're just in the motion, you know? So you've got to be versatile and adapt and weave with that motion and still keep your individuality alive, obviously. But, you know, all we're trying to do as practitioners is just giving out these tantric weaves of observation, you know. This video game has no center, right? There's no center point to the video game. It's just absolute. It's all. It's infinite, right? I think the closest we can get to, like, that nirvanic state, if that even is a word, is post-orgasmic bliss, okay? I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but this feeling like time has stopped for you, like nothing else matters, there's no separation, and it's this feeling of equanimity, okay? Equanimity is really what we're after, that feeling of balance, okay? This well of honey is hidden under the rock being the ego, okay? And so I want you to step into a visualization, and I want you to imagine you're stripping off layers of the ego. Okay? Try this out with me. Okay? One layer is your ethnicity, one layer is your age, one layer is your occupation, one layer is your gender, one layer is your, you know, group setting, one layer is your... You just keep going, like layers of ego, right? You're just like, you're taking it off. Now go before the awareness, before the coloration of awareness. Go before that. Okay? BC. You know, LeBron James didn't start shooting three-pointers right off the bat. You know what I mean? So we gotta go through this period where we understand that flow state is like a muscle, just like it is this freestyle rap. It's a muscle that I've trained over the years. That's why I can just go and just keep going, right? The Sufis have a saying, Walat al-Wajud. I think I pronounced that right. Basically what they're saying is the unity of all finding. The unity of all infinity closing a loop on itself. That's what it is. This reality is just an infinity closing a loop on itself, and we get to choose the loop that we close that infinity with. Because everyone has a unique style of closing the loop, you know? But it's still the same pinnacle point at the top of the mountain. If that makes sense, right? Enlightenment is not a certain level of consciousness like Dr. Hawkins shows, who I humbly respect, of course, but I just want to say that enlightenment is not a state of consciousness like that. It is where all consciousnesses spring from, if that makes sense. It's from where all levels of consciousness come from. That's the birthplace. So Liila, this big game of hide and seek, you know, of Maya, which is this veil of illusion, getting us to go further away from the infinite truth, the cosmic wonder that is the all, the absolute, God, whatever you want to call that. What you do when you're freestyling or automatic writing or channeling or any of this kind of stuff is you're just tapping into that energy. That's why people are like, whoa, how did he do that? Well, I just let go. Simply that is the process of letting go, and you saw it happen. okay? I wasn't premeditating any lines. I just completely let all of that go, and I just like press record, find a beat, and do your thing, right? So this is what I want to give you guys as a gift today. I hope you have an incredible day. May the flow be with you, and stay legendary.